Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel where I discuss all things screenwriting and helping writers emerge into the industry. A little bit about me, as you all know, and if you're new here, now you know, I am a writer development exec at Screenwriting, where I introduce writers into the industry and to industry people. So, in this video, I want to get a little personal with showing and sharing some ways that I lay affirmations into my life as a writer to progress my career. So you can follow a few of these affirmations to just help yourself visualize yourself in the place that you want to be in, but also use them as tools to fuel your next projects. So let's get into it. Okay, so this isn't really an affirmation, but I want to get this out of the way because this is something I struggled with first starting out in this career and first starting out in just kind of believing in myself. So first, you definitely want to call yourself a writer and mean it and truly believe that. So no more, I'm an emerging writer, oh, I'm a novice writer, I'm just starting out. No more of this. And a lot of my writers that come through Screencraft, they love to say, oh, I'm an inexperienced writer, or I don't have experience being a writer. If you're writing and you have a finished script, you are a writer. So just say that, believe it, mean it, trust it. You're a writer. Introduce yourself as a writer. Don't say, oh, I write here and there. Like, if you're a writer, you're a writer. Just believe it. So get that out of the way. Okay? Okay, so this affirmation that I do, well, it's not really an affirmation, but it's kind of like a practice that I do to affirm myself as a writer is I write a letter to myself, to my future self. And in that, I either congratulate myself on a major win or I congratulate myself on selling a script. I've also written checks out to myself from like production companies that I want to work with in the future. So start to write these things, write to your future self, because when you go back and read them, you're gonna be like, wow, I did all of this and I'm still working towards some of these goals, but it's truly amazing to see my progression. So I highly recommend writing a letter to your future self, whether that's 6 months you from now, a year from now, or maybe 10 years from now. What do you see yourself as 10-year you? And that will help you visualize and really set those goals for yourself as a writer, because then you'll figure out, you know, okay, maybe I want to actually just only sell my scripts, and then I want to eventually maybe write in a room. So definitely write to your future self and be as positive and detailed as possible. So you want to be very detailed in this letter. You want to say, you know, I worked with Oprah on this documentary and it got me this Oscar and it was amazing, and the room was filled with cheer after we filmed it and we screened it at Tribeca. And you know, just get very detailed with how you won in that future you. I always like to be detailed down to the point of what I'm wearing, what I'm smelling, what perfume I'm wearing, what am I hearing? Is it champagne glasses clinking to my victory? Like, get as detailed as possible, and that helps you visualize, and it further affirms that you are on the right path and that you are going to win big as a writer. Okay, another affirmation that I use is that kind of similar to when I was saying, say you are a writer and truly believe it. I like to just repeat before I write a script. I always repeat, you know, I'm a successful writer. I am a loved writer. I love writing these stories. I love being able to share my worlds with different audiences. So just affirm these different things that you want to come up within your writing. You can even get detailed and say, you know, I love that Universal Studio loves my script and they want to option it. they love my writing. Agents love my writing. I am such a successful writer that I have no room to receive any more gigs. You know, just be as detailed as possible, but affirm this either before you start writing or after you've written. And that way you're like encouraged to keep going, you're encouraged to keep trying. And also, if you really want to have this in your subconscious, I would recommend listening to these affirmations as you go to sleep. And while you're sleeping, they're playing within, you know, your subconscious. I like to listen to positive affirmations while I sleep sometimes, especially if I'm feeling a little low or I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, am I doing the right thing? Am I in the right industry? If I start to doubt myself, that's when I really get to listening to affirmations. So highly recommend that. Okay, another practice that I do is practice living a day in the life as yourself, as your future self, as a successful writer. So if you want to be a successful writer, what would you be doing in your day? When you wake up, are you making yourself a cup of coffee? Are you having an agent meeting with your agent to figure out what the next jobs you have coming up? Are you about to go write for maybe like 4 hours? Are you traveling to a cabin to write a scary movie? Like, practice living a day in the life. And you know, if you're like me, we work a 9 to 5. We have a day job. So sometimes I have to do this on the weekend and to just really get into that affirming and to be in my future best self. So maybe pick out one day out of the week or one day out of the weekend to go and practice doing what you want to be doing as a writer. So especially if that's going into writing a novel or writing your script for a big studio, practice out what does that day look like from morning to night till you go to bed. What does that day look like? Start living that day. At least try to do it like once a week or like once a month, but at least try it out once to try and live that day so you can really start to visualize. I just want you guys to really drill into your head that you have to visualize this so that it could manifest in the physical. So once you start getting that, you should get a better idea of like, oh, this feels great. Then you start to get in that vibration of, it feels amazing to do this. This is my job. I'm so blessed and lucky to be doing this every day. You start to get into those feelings and your vibration starts to go higher and higher. So practice at least one time doing, like, living yourself as a writer, living in that day as a writer. So definitely try that out. Okay, so another part of visualization is to figure out who is your icon in your life, or who do you look up to in the writing world. Is it a specific writer? Look up their whole life and try to figure out what they do throughout their day, or look at interviews. I'm sure a lot of them have interviews where they talk about their trajectory, where they talk about their day in the life. Try to look up their day in the life and see what they do throughout the day. What do they do? Do they wake up and they immediately go into meetings, or do they wake up and they maybe do yoga and try to center themselves? Look up their day. That's another great part of visualization, because you're putting yourself kind of like where they already are in the vibration spectrum. So visualize what they're doing and read what they do throughout their day, and that will help you visualize what you want to do as a writer once you get to that successful level. So that's just another way to visualize yourself in that place, but you don't actually want to be, you know, like them. It's going to be different for you, but it's another way to see the future you. Alright guys, I hope this practice and affirmations helped you. I'm definitely going to be doing more of these because I love them and I need to do more of them myself. But I hope this helped you. If this video helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And be sure to share this with another writer that it might help in the future. I'll be sure to be back to give you more tips on how to enter into the industry. See you guys soon. Bye. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I said comment, and I'm going to keep it because I can't do this anymore. So if this video helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Why do I keep saying comment? Hold on.
But you want them to comment.
Yeah. If this video helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. I'm low key could wear this.
Honestly, you could. It's cold. You need to be warm. So definitely recommend wearing something that's like a knitted top. Hey, what are you doing? Oh.
Right. And okay.
It's a great tip.
Thanks. So this one. Okay. That's another part of visualization. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Another part of visual. A moment of silence.
Now try it again.
Right. Oh. Okay, now let me write this up.
It's still on. You got it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.